Currencies continues to rage in Washington right now. If the bill which is being proposed goes through in its original version, that is bad news bears for the crypto industry, particularly for American crypto investors. However, if we can get the proposed amendments to get pushed through, then things are going to be okay. I'll break that down for you in today's video. Also, some more Bitcoin ETF news and a bit of comedic relief from JP Morgan at the end of today's video, so make sure to stick around until the end to catch those funny jokes. My name's Lark. Every day I make videos talking about cryptocurrency investing, so if that's a topic that you would like to learn some more about, make sure you subscribe to the Lark Davis channel, gently tap on the thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm, and of course click on the notification bell to know when I put out a new video. So let's just go ahead and jump in and have a quick look at the charts here. Not going to spend too much time on the charts today, just wanted to discuss a few little things here. Bitcoin has once again come up into that sticky area of resistance. You can see the daily candle closed right there on that line. Now this line, if you go back, we can see it acting as resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, and even resistance all the way back here. Pretty tricky line here for Bitcoin. We did have a brief break above that last week, but then of course we shortly thereafter lost that. We did have a bounce off of the 200-day exponential moving average here. Big wick on this candle right here. Pretty amazing to see. Bitcoin got all the way to $37,300 here before buyers stepped it up big time, pushing the price up to $41,500, showing that dips are still being bought. The investors have not soured on the market. There's still a lot of optimism in the market right now in spite of the regulatory stuff going on over in the USA. When Bitcoin investors see big dips, they're gobbling up the dips. That happened on some pretty decent volume there, as you can see as well. So definitely buyers stepping up in that situation here. Hopefully we don't get too much drama happening over the weekend, but you guys know weekends tend to be situations of lower volume trading in general, not always, but usually that's the case. And with this regulatory FUD floating around right now, watch out. Just, tread carefully over the weekend, I would say. By the way, if you want to trade some Bitcoin, some Ethereum, whatever your fancy might be, you need yourself an account over on Bybit, the best place to long and to short Bitcoin and a wide range of different cryptocurrencies. They're doing 0% spot trading for market makers right now as well, and they're running a massive bonus promotion where you can get up to $1,600 in trading bonuses. $600 is the standard offer, plus $1,000, up to $1,000 anyway, for making deposits. You can see the different deposit tiers here on the screen right now. So use the link down below in the description to start your account and start trading over there. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into the big story of today. Obviously, we have to start off by talking about the infrastructure bill. Now, it looks like there could be a vote on this bill over the weekend. It's got a lot of bipartisan support, probably going to pass. Apparently, the White House is coming out in support of the Warner-Portman-Sinema crypto amendment. That is the original crypto amendment, which does all kinds of bad things to the cryptocurrency industry in the United States. We talked about all the bad things it does the other day, but we're talking about making it less private, harder for users, a big attack on proof of stake and on crypto mining, and just not good stuff. Not good stuff at all. The White House is supporting that. That's not surprising. This amendment that's being smashed into an infrastructure bill has no place being there, but these are just big pork barrel kind of bills where everyone just gets a little piece of whatever their fantasy is, and that's what ends up being in these bills. But it's for the infrastructure. A little bit it's for the infrastructure. A lot of it's for a lot of other stuff. But Janet Yellen, she's a Treasury Secretary. This appears to be something that has come from the Treasury Secretary, handed off to an elected representative. They, of course, then introduced legislation. So obviously, the White House is supporting this amendment, which is very, very unfortunate because it's a big attack on cryptocurrencies in the United States. And I want America on board. I want Americans to have as much access as possible to cryptocurrency. I want everyone to have as much access as possible to cryptocurrencies. Your government, if you live in the US, your government's already been screwing you over by not letting you get into token sales and stuff like this, excluding you from airdrops. They've made it already very difficult to operate in the USA. Some states like New York make it super draconian, which is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You have so many countries innovating and trying to pull that business in right now, and America's here doing the opposite. Anyway, the newest amendment that has come out from the original bill essentially would say, hey, proof of work mining for Bitcoin, that's going to be okay, but proof of stake, that's going to be a problem. Basically saying anybody who's staking then needs to have like a broker's license or something. It's just not good. Not good stuff. So my thought on this is that if this crypto bill passes, the original version or something close to the original version, this is essentially going to put America out of the crypto game. This is an economic opportunity that is as big as the internet, as impactful as the internet. And America is basically saying, we want to push that away. We want to let somebody else get all the riches from this. Let somebody else be the leaders in this space. That's ridiculous. It's the economic opportunity of the century for any company, sorry, a country. Countries are basically companies at this point, anyway, but different topic. But it's an incredible opportunity for any country who can really establish themselves as leaders in this industry. And just look what Singapore's done. Singapore has been a massive leader in the space. Switzerland has been a massive leader in the space. We see so much business going into those countries. It would be a very, very silly step for America to miss this opportunity or make this opportunity much less than it could be for them. And of course, then the reality is that a lot of Americans, regular people who want to be participating in these things, they are the ones who end up getting left behind, more so than they already have been by their politicians. And as Heidi, blockchain chick, from the Crypto Tips YouTube channel, great channel, by the way, go check Heidi's stuff out if you haven't yet. But as she says, the rest of the world is licking their lips. There's lots of countries out there that are happy to welcome any companies that may find it harder to do business in the USA after a bill like this passes. But here's the important thing. The bill has not passed yet. You still have senators like Cynthia Lummis and Pat Toomey who are out there actually fighting. They've got a different amendment they've written up, an amendment that actually is a positive thing for the cryptocurrency industry, that would not be this really bad legislation that these other guys are trying to push through. They're trying to push through a positive amendment. There are people who are doing the right thing here for the cryptocurrency industry. And if you are in the USA, get on the phone. Get on the phone, man. Call your senator. Call your senator. Get on the phone. Give them a call. You can come over here to fightforthefuture.org and put your phone number and zip code in, and they'll direct you to your local lawmaker's office. So you can call them up and basically tell them that you want to see them supporting the Wyden, Toomey, Lummis amendment to the cryptocurrency provision for the infrastructure bill. This is how stuff gets done. You know, these people are elected to represent you, so let them represent you. Give them a call and let them know that you want to see this positive bill, this amendment supported, because if the other amendment is the one that gets into the infrastructure bill, it's going to have some pretty bad impacts for the cryptocurrency industry in the United States. So get on the phone, guys. Get on the phone. If you are a US-based investor, call up your local representative. That being said, let's now talk about the other way in which US regulators are trying to screw over the market. So as I was discussing yesterday, Gary Gensler, he is in favor of a Bitcoin ETF. He's just not necessarily in favor of a Bitcoin ETF that's actually a Bitcoin ETF of any substance. That would be a Bitcoin ETF backed by actual Bitcoin. He is in favor of a futures-based ETF product, which, you know, for somebody who wants to promote responsible trading, protect investors.
Stop. Do not buy any stocks. Please don't. I really want you to hear this because the vast majority of traders are losing more money than they make in the stock market. And I'm pretty sure things will get even worse with the more volatile markets. Now, just to be clear, guys, I'm not saying the stock market is bad, right? What I'm saying is that there is a right way to trade the stock market, and there are many wrong ways to do it. Hey there, my name is Joey, top-tier remisier and trader in Phillip Securities, and over the last couple of years, I've worked with thousands of clients, mentored hundreds of ordinary people to get results in the stock market. You know, won multiple yearly awards like, you know, Top Account Growth Achiever, and even got featured on the Business Times as a guy who climbed my way out of the 740k debt through the stock market. But why should you care? Well, because I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly, and there's a lot of bad advice out there about, you know, how to get in and out in the stock market, about how to do it profitably and consistently. And it's why, for the first time ever, I'm going to share with you the biggest and the costliest trading mistakes I've ever seen in this free web masterclass. I'm also going to review to you how you can get high probability winning stocks every day in less than 3 minutes with this 1GT, one good trend system that I use daily, so that you don't have to spend hours analyzing stocks. This masterclass goes far beyond the system. In fact, you'll discover what goes on behind it, and also trend trading principles that have been around for centuries. So you know how and when to get in and out on stocks the right way. You get to virtually look over my shoulders as we dive into some stocks that have generated gains in excess of 20% in the last couple of weeks, and how you could have been a part of it too. But here's the thing, right? I'm not going to do this forever because I have no intention of being a trading guru or anything like that. My core business is a broker and trader in Phillip Securities, and that's why I'm doing this masterclass 100% for free. There's no cash, no cost, no credit card or anything like that to attend this web class. What you need to do is to click on the link around this video, go on to the next page, enter your email address to register your seat. And, you know, as a bonus for showing up live, I'm going to give you my top 3 buy and hold stocks you can watch this immediately to ride the uptrend. These are stocks you can potentially execute on to double or maybe even triple your stock portfolio in the long run. So there's a lot of juice, right, in this web class, and it's not like anything you've ever experienced, so you don't want to miss it. And this is for you guys if you really want to take your performance in the stock market to the next level. My name is Joey Choi, and I have so much to share with you, and I can't wait to see you at this masterclass. Seats will be limited due to the maximum capacity of our hosting software, so if you don't want to miss out, go ahead, click on the link around this video and register now, and I'll see you at the masterclass. Bye for now.
What is the biggest difference between successful traders and bad traders? Successful traders have a system to know when to enter and when to exit, but bad traders don't. Bad traders guess. Most traders enter and exit the market at the wrong time. They just rely on guessing. It is entirely emotional. We've all been in the situation before. The stock market goes wild, volatility shoots up, and we make impulsive decisions that force us to make moves without thinking. We just want to feel safe. Sure, there's a way to actually feel safe and secure and minimize risk while trading. You get that from a proven system. So what if you actually have a system that guides you to the most profitable move, even when the market is volatile, unpredictable, and even in this economic downturn? A system you can trust. A system that removes guesswork. A system that gives you a clear answer to the question, what should I do next? Let me tell you right now, the best traders have a system. Why don't you? My name is Colin Xiao. I have been a stock trader for the last 20 years and have mentored many traders in Singapore, while also coaching over 1,700 total beginners to master the market and get a ROI of 30% within a single year. They didn't have prior experience, a degree, or a certificate, or anything like that. All they needed was a proven system to guide them towards stock market gains. Of course, none of them are overnight success. This is not a quick to get rich venture, but with patience, a good attitude, and a proven system, they achieve financial success through trading. Today, I want to invite you to do the same so that you can learn from the stock market systematically now and into the future. Join me for my free online training and I'll personally teach you systematic trading strategy. After watching this free training, you have the process to profitably trade stocks in any market situation, guaranteed. You will join thousands of my past students who were once either total beginners or struggling investors to trade profitably just like the expert traders and get predictable positive returns. Even if the stock market seems down and crashing, you can still find a way to profit from the market. With the economy expecting to improve in the near future, there's no better time right now to learn this system. So when you're ready and finally have a proven system to trade stocks profitably, click the link around this video to join me for my free training.